Bearing aqua in its name, Aquarius, January 20th and February 18th, is the water-bearer and the mystical healer who bequeaths water or life upon the land. Aquarius in astrology is ruled by the planet Uranus. Uranus, as a planet, rules over human traits like innovation, technology and surprising events. This sign is known for its focus and thinking capabilities that help them in doing things with sheer perfection. And Aquarius has the tendency to make the environment and people around feel jolly, and after all the hard work, they seek time for themselves somewhere amidst the mountains all by themselves just to vent out and relax. Not technically a loner but well aware of their priorities. On the downside, just like Taurus, Leo, and Scorpio, the other fixed signs of the zodiac, Aquarius can also get a tad bit stubborn. However, Aquarius' stubbornness is well thought as they tend to analyze a situation well before making a perception about it. And thus, most of the time, they are right about a situation or even most of the people in their life. Clearly, all these positives and negatives makes an Aquarius a very difficult sign to understand. And hence people tend to carry their own perceptions about them, some of which are right and some just unneeded commentary. So calling out the latter, here are 5 myths about Aquarius zodiac sign. Myth number 1: Aquarius is very preachy. As an air sign, we agree an Aquarian has a tendency to cruise into uncharted territories. And most of the time, these territories are a discussion going on around them that they are not invited to. However, they have a bent for wanting you to listen to their side of the story, making many think that all they want is attention. Nonetheless, this is a completely wrong perception of an Aquarius. An Aquarius has the leaning towards wanting to improve others, and correcting them is one of the ways of doing it. This sign just can't sit around and listen to half-baked stories. If they know about something, they don't shy away from sharing their opinions. This doesn't mean they are trying to show off or being preachy, but all they simply want is to ignite an honest and genuine conversation so that they don't feel useless. An Aquarius will only speak on a topic they have knowledge of. So, allowing them to share their views is not a bad idea. Myth number 2: Aquarius is pessimistic. Really? We get it that an Aquarius have a tendency to anticipate that bad things will eventually happen, but one must not quote it as being pessimistic. That, my friend, is being realistic. You must have felt how an Aquarius tries to pile up their savings every now and then. This is because they are always unsure about what situation might pop up. That, literally, is every Indian parent, right? So call it better planning. A trait that an Aquarius might have learned from her parents, and not being pessimistic. Contrary, whenever an Aquarius is assured of a situation, they tend to do things like they want them to be done. Whether it is spending extra than they usually would or planning a trip despite the fact that there is piles of work left to complete. Assurance brings them the motivation to do things in their own ways. And that is something we can learn from an Aquarius. Myth number 3: Aquarius is high maintenance in relationship. Here is another myth that will relieve people from seeing an Aquarius. An Aquarius has a bent to fall in love with whatever they do. And the fact they love what they do so much, they often obsess over it. So obsessed, in a relationship, that they want anything and everything best for the other person. Such people try to adapt to the change they see around them even when there is no need for them to do so. And even if you realize that and tell them that they don't have to change their ways for the better of the other person, the probability of them listening to you is the slightest. So technically, Aquarius adapts to change, for the other person, just like a river change adapts to the course when flowing downwards irrespective of the fact whether they like it or not. Such people will do things while carefully analyzing what you seek, and what you say. So simply, if you want them to change, you could work on the way you project yourself in front of them. Myth number 4: Aquarius is not a good talker. We get it that an Aquarius often wants to sit alone all by themselves whenever they get the time and opportunity, but does not make them any bad with words. An Aquarius can scope into a conversation just like water makes its way into the uncharted territory, unapologetically. And their sharp intellect allows them the power to make some of the most hilarious and humorous conversations. Yes, Scorpio, better than you. A hush-hush secret, an Aquarius is great at sexting too. If you ever feel down due to whatever circumstances you might be facing, it's a good idea to sit around with an Aquarius for some serious and fulfilling advice on life, love and anything else. When you have a conversation with Aquarius, you will wish for the time to pause for the moment. Hence, A good talker, and someone you might want to beware of, for you might fall for the Aquarius owing to their small yet engaging conversations. Myth number 5. Aquarius is uncompromising. It's a harsh truth that the world today only listens to reply and not to understand. And in such circumstances, it's natural for people to get very personal about their opinions. However, Aquarius is different. An Aquarius may have a lot of opinions of their own, which they openly express. Because of this, people think they are confrontational and too stuck in their ways. Well, it's just one of the many myths about Aquarius. An Aquarius, like we had said, only speaks when they have enough knowledge about a topic and tend to stand by their opinions. But on the other hand, they also know that might not always be right. This is one quality that makes them separate from the herd. Yes, they may not say directly on your face that they messed up, but will try to scoop the apology in between the conversation. They are very open to hearing everyone's points of view and hence not uncompromising. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed learning about the 5 myths surrounding the Aquarius zodiac sign. Remember, just because these myths exist doesn't mean they're true. It's important to do your own research and form your own opinions about astrology. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more informative videos like this one. See you in the next one.